Hi, this is Chef Roxy, and I just decided to go live today. It's a little quiet in here. I'm at the Brooklyn Park Library, and that's okay because, it doesn't change what I'm about to share with you right now. So, I've spent many years vending, and I would like to just share with people what a lot of people don't know right now, and they don't realize that it is something that they can do instead of wondering, am I doing this illegally and stuff like that. So the years I've spent watching vendors leave money on the table because they're scattered and they're operating in a solo environment. Today I'm going live anyway because the vendors who get this, this is gonna change their entire game. Tomorrow I'll be back here at 1:30 at the Brooklyn Park Library, and I'm gonna unveil something that actually works with vendors. But for now, I'm just gonna answer some basic questions about of what a lot of vendors ask all the time. So, what counts as cottage food is typically baked goods like bread, cookies, and cakes, jams and jellies and preserves, dry mixes, and spice blends. Now, within this, there are other things that fall into these categories, but this is typical. Some people get really creative about how they go about making things in these categories. So you can dig deeper with me another time if you want to be in a workshop. I do one-on-one workshops with people to actually go deeper into some of the things that I'm about to talk about. So who needs to register? All individuals who want to make and sell foods described in the cottage food law need to register with the Minnesota Department of Agriculture before selling food. Is there a cost to register? The cost of registration is determined by annual sales. The registration fee is $50 if you sell more than $7,665 in a year. If you sell more than that, if you sell that much or less in a year, then there's no fee to register. Do I need to register if I'm only selling food at a bake sale for an educational, charitable, or religious organization? So if you're not regularly engaged in selling food, as defined in Minnesota statute, then you don't need to register. However, if you regularly sell cottage food at these types of venues or directly from your home, then you do need to register. And here's the definition for regularly engaged. Minnesota statute, regularly engaged means any person who operates a food business over a period of time at uniform, consistent intervals. So if you're running a bake sale and it's something that you're not doing every week, if you're not regularly selling your cupcakes or cookies or wedding cakes from home, then it's something you do like a one-off. Maybe you do it twice in a year, then you would not need to register. All right, how long is my registration good for? Your registration expires each year on March 31st, which is coming up here in a few days. If you want to continue to sell food under the cottage food law, you'll need to re-register each year by April 1st. That is not written in stone. It's just that's when the year starts for cottage foods. It's April 1st. So if you sign up later than that, then it's just some of the year is already passed that you won't. And it's already gone, so I guess it wouldn't matter. So, are there requirements I need to meet before registering? Yes. You must complete training and pass an exam prior to registering and selling food. And it's not hard, you guys. That's also something that I would walk you through if you want to. I give you the information to my workshop. My one-on-one workshop is for an hour. And if you have any confusion about how to fill out your registration and how to pass the exam, then I can help you with that. Is there a cost to register? The cost of registration is determined by annual sales. The registration fee is $50 if you sell more than $7,665 in a year. If you sell that much or less, there is no fee. All right. There is a cap. Well, I don't want to skip. I don't want to put the cart before the horse, so I will keep going. Where can I make cottage food? Cottage food can be produced in a home kitchen or in a commercial kitchen as long as you follow local ordinances. Commercial kitchens often offer the equipment and spaces required for a food license issued by the Minnesota Department of Health, the Minnesota Department of Agriculture, or one of their delegated regulatory agencies, and are an allowable location to make and store cottage foods. And as is always the case, do not make, sell, or store cottage food in your home if anyone in the household is sick. Follow good food safety practices of proper hand hygiene, preventing bare hand contact with ready-to-eat foods, and regular cleaning and sanitizing of equipment and surfaces. I also, again, go deeper into that. I am determined to get rid of a lot of the confusion and help people understand that this stuff might sound harder than it actually is. Once you get going and you understand what it is that you are selling, what you want to make, then things do start to get a little bit easier. And like I was saying, tomorrow I'm back here at the Brooklyn Park Library, and I'm unveiling something that actually works. And it's a way for vendors to collaborate, to host their own shows together, and to keep the profits in their community. So this is not like an abstract concept. It's a real structure, and it lets multiple vendors show up as a unit. So if you're somebody who's tired of waiting for someone else to create the opportunity, if you're ready to build something with other vendors who are just as serious as you are, you need to be here tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. at the Brooklyn Park Library. I'm going to be in, the Shingle Creek Room at 1:30 p.m. at the Brooklyn Park Library. So this will change how you think about your business, okay? So I hope to see you then. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.